the gang all here?
Who's here?
The gang's all here. Hi, everyone. He always tries to get in front of my face when I'm talking. If you are here, then you know that Ukraine won Eurovision 2022.
Or at least you do now.
Poetry snaps for Ukraine.
Spoiler.
Spoiler. Sorry if you hadn't seen it yet and you were waiting to watch Eurovision until after you 5 days later. Stop. So yeah, we just thought we'd get back together and do a grand farewell for the year. It's been a lovely year for us.
Nope.
At least for me. And yeah, just wanted to say thanks for sticking around with us and commenting and having fun and
Dog hair.
just
dog hair.
enjoying dog hair. Stop trying to climb into my face.
Missing Hobbs. We should have a Hobbs in Maya's lap.
Meh.
Nah, he's bad
Anyway,
at sitting in my lap. He's bad at
so if you watched our draft video, you already know who won our draft. It was Maya over here because she
I'm
picked
smart.
Ukraine.
Because I'm smart, and I picked Ukraine and Sweden and Serbia.
Yeah, and I would like to say that except for Carlina, who won last year, so frankly, it's time to back.
I had to make the choices I had to make
and...
so that it wasn't embarrassing for everybody else.
Right. We all did pretty well. Yeah, Maya's the only one who didn't lose one of her countries in the semifinals. So, that also helped. Are you comfortable? Can I help you?
Although she did have France, which
she also had
didn't
France.
help, so it's as good as losing a country in the finals. So it was pretty even playing field.
Yeah. So Eurovision in general, I thought went really well this year.
Yeah,
I think,
year.
Except for a couple countries, everyone performed like at their peak. Yeah, I know. Like Italy was a little tired.
Mm-hmm.
And I also felt like both Greece and the UK, like, that wasn't their best performances. They were good. Don't get me wrong. But
it had the vibe of...
wasn't the best.
And maybe I'm going to speculate.
Go for it.
Speculate wildly, Internet. I think there is a potential that the very strong year that Eurovision is this year, and last year how it went because it was also a strong year, but this one, like, really bringing the competition this year, had people kind of over rehearsing and overdid it, and they really pushed themselves a little too hard and ended up tired on the day of. So
it can happen.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta there's a balance there, and being not a professional vocalist, I don't have any. I don't know about that at all.
No, I mean,
there's
so many factors that can play into it.
It didn't seem like it was nerves in most cases. It did seem like they were tired.
Yeah, everyone.
For the few that was an issue with.
And the people who there were some potential concerns about, Ukraine included, their vocals were on point and very, very nice. So, any other thoughts you guys have about the whole event, the final performances, the behind-scenes drama?
I would like to plead my case.
About what?
I think I definitely underestimated my personal alignment with Europe's choices, because I didn't vote my heart, which would have been taking Moldova. Like any decent person would take the best country in Eurovision every year. Just best country, not necessarily the best song, but the best country.
Eurovision country.
Best Eurovision country of Moldova. I should have voted. I absolutely should have taken Moldova, and they did great. And I should have trusted that my love for that song would translate to Europe loving that song. I don't know who I would have taken otherwise. So I would have not taken, had I voted my heart, I wouldn't have taken Cyprus, and I absolutely would not have taken Australia. Because those are songs that I thought would do well from I think this is how Eurovision works. And Australia didn't do bad. I would say but they didn't do good, and I didn't like the song. So it's like,
I would say in general, don't bet on people rallying around Australia, even if they have an amazing song.
Wow.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but
Yeah.
yeah.
I think we all put off taking. Did you take Ukraine first, Maya? That was your first choice. Yeah, and I think I actively just decided I wasn't going to do that because I was like, I'm going to trust that, you know, that maybe they'll. I don't know. I didn't feel it was the strongest song. I'm not surprised they won, but I like there are other factors at play, and I thought maybe Europe isn't going to do it that way this year, and they 100% did that.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, I mean, it was good. Also, Måneskin's, if I'm gonna say it, I'm sure I said that. Måneskin was awesome. Their show for Eurovision was great. Like they are legitimate superstars.
Even though Damiano really couldn't move.
Even though he can't dance.
Poor buddy.
Oh, but it was great.
You so much pain at the
end.
end.
He was hobbling so hard.
You could see
the poor
just
guy.
like the sure, we'll sing
we'll just do another one. No. And they did like 30 seconds. He's like, I'm leaving now.
Consummate
I'm gonna take some opiates. This is really painful. I'm not gonna dive in it. His comment was hilarious. Though.
His comment was hilarious. Advice to people in Eurovision in the green room: don't get your head close to the table. Yeah.
It was a really enjoyable show, and we were talking about how we felt it went really fast, and apparently it didn't. But
right, it was a longer show, but the music seemed to take just go by.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was up and dancing for a lot of it. Not quality dancing, mind you. Just
Dimitri?
Nope. I have a dog. He needs me.
Okay.
I watched the finals twice because last night I had to show them all to my boyfriend.
She's taking boys.
I think Lithuania should have won.
Have you traded France and Lithuania in your top?
Yes.
Yeah.
Lithuania is more consistent.
Yeah. And Monica Liu is, as a human, she's like goals. She's gracious, she's hilarious, she's unapologetically herself, she's very talented. She can go through various genres. Yeah, I like her. I would have been happy with Lithuania.
Yep.
Wasn't gonna happen, but
that could have been one that I'd taken if I voted on it.
His legs are just dangling.
Yeah. Sorry, what, Tyler?
I was saying that I would have considered taking Lithuania had I not tried to predict Europe's choices. I thought because I like the song.
Lithuania got 14th place.
Yeah.
I was surprised. 4th. I know Portugal was like your top.
Yeah.
And they weren't on mine, but it was so much better in the final than anything else I watched. Like it just seemed very dampened, I guess, in the first viewing for me. Mm. And this one, she was just so there. She was just like, they were all in their little moment, their little realm. Let's just tell her. Yeah, so I really enjoyed them. I was surprised by that. Mm-hmm. I was also surprised by Italy in a different way.
Surprised by Italy in a different way, yeah.
They still got 6.
I know, yeah, no, they definitely still.
It actually kind of surprises me.
I feel like that's what they would have ended up if they had done as good as they normally did.
And I'm glad they ended up 6th because it gave me a bonus 50 points. By the way, at some point in the video, I will have put our total scores from our drafts. I know some of you have already done the math, so bravo. Please correct my math if I did it wrong. I did it twice, so it's got to be perfect. Can't have possibly made any mistakes, but even if there's any mistakes, it would not be enough to have really changed our standings. So I only lost by like 400, 500 points. So I was real close to Maya. Super close.
Something like that.
Yeah.
That was just occurred to me. I think Sweden got themselves a couple of places jump due to the finals performance.
Oh.
Because she killed it.
Yeah, she did.
She really killed it. And I thought I went from being like, I kind of like this song to like, she's pretty epic in that performance. So I think that helped her a lot. And unfortunately, it helped Maya.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I may be living under a rock. I don't think I am, but I haven't seen any memes playing on that green when her circle, which I still don't know what the circle represents, is green. No green screen antics at all. So, I'm gonna chalk
work
it
on
up.
that.
Great. I was gonna say I'm gonna chalk it up to just the internet being better humans.
They're fun. They're serious respect,
It's
y'all.
not true. It's not true.
Have we had any identity reveal of Norway?
No. As I assumed, Tix was a red herring. He wouldn't have just randomly been like, "Oh, it's me," like a couple days before the performance.
Just
but-
a little publicity, a little
No.
something. Get them in the news.
I know they've made it back to
Feeds.
Norway. I'm not sure how long their Earth visa is lasting, or if they're gonna stick around any longer before they head back to the moon, or if they're emigrating.
Maybe
knows?
now after all the success.
There's a lot of grandmas here. So.
I've heard that Norway is going to legalize grandma eating, so
Wow.
Get the bananas
yeah.
ready.
They've been influencing, whatever, is it Parliament in Norway?
But 404.
I don't know what their political system is off the top of my
It's
head.
not found.
I assume they have a parliament. Norwegians, let me know your political system and all the details
Or
in the comments.
Please
you
send
can
them
Google
the link
it. You
on
can Google it. It's been a hot minute since I've looked at that sort of thing.
If only there were some place you could find.
What else do we have to
Information.
get out of our system before the Eurovision season is officially over? So 6 countries had their jury scores thrown out.
Really?
Yeah.
Did I know this?
She mentioned it. You may not have been in the room. Yeah, so you remember when they're like, "Oh no, we've lost connection.
Oh,
we weren't
sure,
able
yeah.
to establish connection." Yeah, that was a lie. They just simply did not establish connection to those countries' representatives because they had already thrown them out and replaced them with an approximate aggregate voting based on trends.
Why? This is
What
fun.
we know so far is the accusation is that they were kind of doing some, "Hey, I'll vote for you if you vote for me," type of stuff. So,
I didn't think they did that for 6.
yeah,
They did that for 6 countries where they were like connection not working.
it was a lot. It was 6 countries that had the issue. I don't know specifically. Stop.
He's disgusting.
My video is going to be taken off YouTube. We're not into that here. Yeah, shame.
Mom.
Shame. Anyway, also, Laura Pausini has COVID, so get well soon. That's real awkward.
Who did?
The host. Know how she, kind of disappeared for a bit, and they had to fill some time and make up stuff.
And the whole rest of the show was...
And
she got stepped on a little bit.
Stella.
This is very dramatic.
Jeeves would like to say he's sorry. Do you forgive him?
We just put you right.
Okay.
When? She did the
During
final votes?
Shortly before that. Anyway.
In that amount of time she got COVID.
Yeah,
Not-
just
no.
right then.
She
was
left
like-
the stage, got some
She
COVID,
just
came
was
back.
like, "Oh, look. Okay, I better go put this away."
We know how COVID works. Yeah, we also had some NFTs being thrown around this year for the first time, which dampened people's support. But that was really just super fans, I think, who had any clue that the artists or the artist delegations were selling NFTs. But yeah, all around, I am curious where the contest will be hosted next year, like all of you are. I
suspect it'll be the UK.
I feel like, well, a lot of people have offered. A lot of nations have offered.
We've offered our house.
It would make sense.
No, I think it should be in Valentina Monetta's backyard.
Wow.
Because it's her turn, guys. It's her turn.
I think it makes sense to be the UK because they came in second. They're a wealthy country. They can manage to host it. They are far enough away from any other things in Europe, and depending on the status of things in Europe by that point. So I think that makes
He
a lot
means
of
tanks.
sense. If they are open to doing it, it would make a lot of sense to defer to the second place winner, the second place.
Yeah, we'll see.
country.
I think it's up to Ukraine. I know there was some. I don't know how like official it is, but there was something I read online, which means it's true, that they were willing to try to have it in Kiev.
Kyiv?
So I don't know.
Maybe Keith and Jim could offer to host on the moon.
Keith and Jim could offer to host it on the moon.
That's true.
That would be very expensive.
But they're not from the moon.
Yeah, they are.
I thought they just have like a cottage there.
No.
They're from the moon.
From the moon? That's a weird place to be from.
Oh my goodness, I'm free. Anyway, this is getting to be a longer video. We just wanted to chat with you guys.
I'm sure many edits will occur.
No, are you kidding? I don't feel
This
like
is the final video.
I don't feel like
Editing's not gonna
editing
happen.
videos anymore. Yes, but congratulations to all the participants. You all did well. Ireland, I'm so sorry. Brooke, you did amazing, and I personally would have put you through to the final. Yeah, but I think everyone did great. And we'll be back next year.
Yeah.
On a Tuesday.
Did we decide we were going to do anything in the round?
We haven't decided anything. We're gonna finish house projects. We're gonna grill. We're gonna pull weeds. All sorts of the mundane, everyday, all year round types of things that people do. Go to concerts.
Renovate this
So
room that we're
We're gonna see
sitting in.
Bobby Frere in October.
Yes!
October 1st. So excited. He's not sold out this time, and we managed to get tickets. I almost said we managed to get cookies.
Cookies!
We could bring cookies to the concert.
We cannot bring cookies to the concert.
Oh.
This
Sorry.
might be a concert year. There's a lot of good stuff happening.
There's a
this
lot of
year.
good stuff. So we're gonna go do that, and feel free to follow on social if you want to.
Just
Hang
follow us
out.
to the concert.
Just follow us to the concert. If you want to hang out and just see what we're doing throughout the year. Otherwise, we'll be back. Thank you again for joining us and for sharing this year with us. And I hope you all stay safe and healthy and have a wonderful rest of the year until January, February.
Totes.
Bye!